Hey, Ron's Bass Lessons. Another bass lesson here, Jimi Hendrix, The Wind Cries Mary. It's in, I think it's in F. I think I would call it in F. It's pretty good. It's as far as the bass, because it's easily, I think, pretty easily to remember sections, and then there's variations on it, and of course with Jimi Hendrix, you know, a lot of stuff, the recordings are going to be live, so you're probably not going to hear. I'm pretty sure you won't hear the bass player doing the same thing twice. So I'm going to give you the basic, well, the basic or the essential bass, and then I'll just make a couple of comments here and there about a couple of variations that I've noticed. So, so the intro is real easy. It's 6, 7, 8. Starts on E flat there, works its way up to F. So just 6, 7, and 8 on the A string. And after that intro part, then most of the rest of the song you play fifths. You play 6 and 8, and then you move that up three frets, 7 and 9, and 8 and 10. So now, to me, I like to strum it better from the bottom up, because here's hit from the top down, which is still all right. But I like to bring out the fifth. To me, to my ear, that's better. So, so yeah, you do it a couple times at the beginning. The version that I copied or that I covered was the Stockholm version from '67. It's a very famous version. So then after that, then the guitar does a little intro, do 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 do, and then you come in with 8, 7, and 6 on the top on the E string, and you hit that that 8th fret, which is a C, twice. And at this part, then you answer that with 5, 6, and 8. So it's okay. So that's the basic riff, and then there's a little, like, he plays around before he starts that riff again. I think he does it like three times, I think, before it goes into the Wind Cries Mary thing, or the second half of the verse. So it's and that's one of the places where you'll hear other variations. Sometimes he'll do octaves, or might hit he might hit the notes a little more rapidly, not just one at a time. Something like that, but it's all the same notes, so you can get by just playing, you know. And then so after it does that like 3 times, I think, then it goes up and it does the second half of the verse, which is G, which I do it just to make it interesting. I do it the first time on the 10th fret on the A string, and then the second time I hit it on the 5th fret on the D string. It's the same note, so you can do it in the same place both times if you want. So it's going to go from G to B flat. So it's like this. Okay, just root note, pedaling. So G, B flat, and then 6, 7, 8, just like at the intro. And so you can decide for yourself whether you're just going to do the bass note, or what I do is the first time, after I do it the first time, I just do the bass note, and then it repeats that phrase. Okay, I just like it because it's like a little bit of dynamic build-up. So that's all you need for the verses. That's all the essentials for the verses. So again, it's at the 10th fret G, and the 6th fret B flat, and the 5th fret G, and the same B flat here. Because I don't know, yeah, you can't catch this. I guess you can. Yeah, I guess if you really wanted to, you could go 5th fret to 1st fret if you really, if you wanted a slightly different timbre or something, the strings. going to sound a little thinner. You know, knock yourself out. So there's your 4 notes: 10, 6, 5, 1. And then the only other part of the song really is the solo. And the solo covers, starts on F, goes back to E flat. Then this is where I do use the first fret because I'm already on that string. I don't know why, for some reason it makes sense to me. So it goes F to E flat to B flat, and then it goes up to A flat, up to C sharp to F. That's the chords, and I can't remember the time it repeats. I'm trying to think. The first part I think repeats 3 times. Yeah, the first part of the solo chord structure repeats 3 times, the F down to the A flat, and then it goes into G, B flat, C sharp, F. Actually, I have notes down here, so let me just make sure, so I don't have to do this video again, that I have it right here. G, B flat, C sharp, F. Yep, okay. So the solo is like this, basically. It's, did I start on the right note there? It's very easy to get lost. No, there's F. Okay, so sorry, that last lick was wrong. After the A flat. Okay, so that's the first part of the solo, and so it's basically 4 chords. Sorry, 4 chords with the 2 little licks. So I'll do it slow here. It's F, and then E. So you can hit the 5th on the E flat chord, and then you can also, to transition, you can also hit this D on your way back to the A flat if you like the way it sounds. So it's like, okay, or just skip that one and go. And then the lick is you slide up to the D on the 5th, and you hit that flat 3rd F and back to the D. So it's, and you'll just have to play it with the song to feel the timing of it. It's fairly easy to feel, because Jimi Hendrix tend to have really good tight drummers and bass players, so it should all feel pretty much in the groove when you're playing it. So again. And then up to A flat. Okay, it's basically the same riff at that point as you did with the A flat. So let's do it again slow. Okay, so you're doing the same slide hammer back on 5, 3, and 5 on the middle 2 strings. So D, F, D. And then after you do that 3 times, it goes to G for 2 measures. And then to B flat, up to C sharp. Sorry. And then just stays on F. It's like 4 times on F. Okay. So the whole solo structure is F, E flat, B flat, A flat. You do that 3 times. One more time. And then to G, B flat on the 6th fret. And you can step when you go into the C sharp, you can step on the A as a passing tone. And then F on the 8th fret. Okay? So that is pretty much all of the notes of the solo. Again, just to review the chords, and I have this transcribed, so I'll if you know, please ask for it. I'll send it to you. So I have all the bass tab written out and the chords. And I think I had changed my mind about what the licks were between the chords. So on my tab, the A flat lick, I have it written out as, but I don't really like the way that sounds. I like it much better. I like it much better on the D. So just, I already have that lick written out after the B flat chord. So you already have that lick written out. So just remember, I'm telling you to play it twice. You know. So yeah. So anyway, F, E flat on the 6th, A flat, B flat on the 1st, then A flat on the 4th, and that's the first half of the solo, and then G to B flat on the 6th here, up to C sharp on the 9th, to F on the 8th. That's it. And at the very end of the song, after there's like 2 verses after that solo, and then they just finish on, I think it's like 4 times, depending on the version you hear, of that 6, 7, 8 chromatic thing. And in that part, I play it all as chords. That's it. Pretty cool, man. Like I said, any questions, feel free to email me, and like I said, I'll be happy to provide my handwritten tab of the song. So until next time, keep playing and have fun.